Hey Capricorn, Happy New Year's and an even happier birthday. I'm Alexander. This is your known unknown. We're going to pull some cards for you here for this month coming up that is your birthday. We're going to see what it is that's current, what it is that might have just come down, and what it is to expect coming down the line here. We're going to probably do these about monthly. Going to try to keep it real personal, basically, as transparent and connected as we can get it to be. And yeah, so anyways, let's pull some cards. Take a breath with me, please, if you would, Cappy, just so we can connect it on this channel. Ah, it feels so good. Feels so good. Hope everyone's been doing all right. Has been flourishing in their own way. This is for all forms of Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, whatever. Houses included, 1 through 12. All of the above. Let's see where Capricorn's been lately. I really like this deck, the handfuls of decks that we're using with all of these. The Field Tarot, I've got some regular Rider-Waite playing cards, and the Wild Unknown Tarot. I feel like they're all pretty appropriate. They're all connected really well. I do enjoy the way they communicate together. I hope you will as well. Spirit Source, Universe, Angels, Guides, Ancestors, and all beings connected to the energy of Capricorn. Please allow us to intuit this appropriately while we channel for them and let them see what they need to see. Let's try to see what Capricorn needs to see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like this, like, share, subscribe, you know all of that. Do the jam. Allows this all to grow, allows this channel to flourish, allows the energy to connect in truer, deeper, and just resonate really well overall. Show some love, you know. Show us what we need to see here. Show us what Capricorn needs to see for January 2023. Meditation, 3 of Cups. I hope you've been meditating. I hope your spiritual practices have been becoming ritualistic, habitualizing your practices. I just got really lightheaded. So yes, good job. You have been meditating. Most recent energies here in the past. Isolation. You've been doing it. Good job, Capricorn. You've been meditating. You've been isolating. 8 of Swords. Yeah, baby. You've been hermit energy. You've been trying. You've been having a really evolutionary time. Oh man, I just got so lightheaded. Curiosity, aren't we all? We all want to know. Princess of Swords. Curiosity. The introspection, right? So good for you. You have been doing work. You've been curious. So a question that pops in my mind is, are you finding your answers, right? Are we finding the answers? Yeah, deception. Bottom of the deck energy, Seven of Swords. I feel like this is self-to-self energy, and I feel like it's okay, but you have been deceiving yourself in a manner, and I think we're going to figure out why here in a minute. So maybe that's why it feels like some things are static in their energy. Maybe you're seeing not a whole lot of progress, maybe movement, but I feel like there's been a taking it slow, and that's the deception that you're kind of feeling. You're like, oh, this isn't happening. What's going on? Am I doing this wrong? No, you're not doing nothing wrong, man. Sorry, my candle's falling over. Not doing anything wrong. It just feels that way, and you're wrong. You're doing everything right. You have been, actually. You've been doing a wonderful, wonderful job. Wonderful job. And it's showing here in this recent past energy. So let's pull some wild unknown cards here. I want to see where we're at here currently. Kind of like, well, where we're at currently? Yeah, current energy. This is the most recent past. About the last handfuls of months since we connected in last. Yeah, like, don't question yourself with this deception card. It's a pretty cunning card because there's that fox on there, and that fox is covering that sword. I feel like it's connected with the sword that she's holding on to. In fact, I feel like they're working quite intrinsically if you look at this. Oh yeah, cutting away the death card. That's the next card that pulls up, Scorpio energy. So yeah, if you look at these two, how they're played out, and look at how they kind of just go hand in hand, right? I feel like they're working together. Like the deception is working in your favor because you're allowing yourself this time to kill your ego. Well, to have a death of some sort. Oh yeah, baby, Wheel of Fortune, next card underneath that. All right, so with this death card, yeah, here we go. Personally, that's connecting deep with me. Scorpio is really heavy in my inward focus in my chart. But if you don't have a lot of scorpionic reference in you, it doesn't matter because you're still finding this resolution out. This is happening slowly, it seems, but it's the perfect time in which it's allowing you to get your own ego deaths going, and it allows you time to it gives source time to manifest with you. It gives you some time. So I'm feeling like if you're feeling like something's wrong, practice patience. Okay, that's a nice word today, is patience, and really embodying that practice of patience. The more into my evolution, I'm realizing how much slower I need to actually go, how much slower this world that we live in, the matrix we live in, is. Well, the matrix is chaotic and anxious. How slow nature really is, how being still is, what that means. And I've, for a few times now, gotten to that point of stillness where it's bliss, my friends. And the things just come and work with you. Like you're working on time with everything that Source Universe has planned for you. It's quite a unique show, but it's definitely slower than I could have imagined, you know? So I've only gotten my toes wet a little bit with it, and it's slow. It is still stillness, and that's stillness in life, not stillness moment to moment, stillness moment to moment. It's a continuous lifelong practice. So if you're catching yourself ebbing and flowing between chaos, stillness, emotional stress, moon cycles, whatever, that's okay, because it's a practice and we're allowed to fail sometimes. It only makes us stronger when we fail, and we feel really good when we succeed. It's kind of a win-win if you look at it out of context, at a different perception. Okay, let's pull a couple cards here on the current energy. This is coming out of 2022, heading into January 2023. Current energies for the next couple of weeks at least. Let's see what Capricorn needs to know about. Let's label the reality. Let's see if we can label some people's realities and really resonate in. Ace of Pentacles reversed. That first deck, I don't use reversals on it for a reason. They talk to me differently. I don't explain them. I do use them. Excuse me. Processing right now. I do use the reversals when I'm reading them. They just get flipped into enlightenment, like an awareness. They're kind of a part of the way the Source is talking. So in this deck, absolutely I use reversals. It's meant to be used with reversals. So the next one up here, Six of Pentacles, that's reversed too. Reversals do not necessarily mean negative, so let's just lay them all out real quick. This is current energies. Seven of Cups. I'm so sorry. Seven of Cups. Get that moon up there. Always pay attention to the moon. You see a moon in your day-to-days, there's a reason why. You see a sun, there's a reason why. You see stars, references, the word, whatever. They're there for a reason. Bottom of the deck energy, Two of Cups. Okay, Capricorn. There is a lot of love in this current energy. Others to self-love. There's a lot of self-love in this too. You're having a lot of you have a lot of patience, Capricorn, but you know Capricorns don't overdo, you know, don't overuse the patience, don't abuse it, even with yourself. That shit'll drive a Capricorn crazy. So you got to be kind and compassionate with yourself. Oh, interesting. I really like how these are talking now. That Four of Cups meditation, the cups are overflowing onto the Ace of Pentacles reversed. When I read reversals in this deck, that is creational energy. That means that you are out, self to others, so to say, self to society energy. That means that you are being portrayed as and or you are putting out there. So through meditation, Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles will be initiated. It will be activated, and it is activated if you continue so. The Eight of Swords is isolation, cutting down these Six of Pentacles vines. You're harvesting that which you sow. Whether it is immense, you shall sow an immense abundance, or, if you're resourceful, you shall sow a resourceful abundance. Whatever you want and choose, it will be equalized and it will be reciprocated by Source, Universe itself, so divinely. This is happening, and it might not see it, you might not see it, might not look like it, but this is happening. One thing with this curiosity on the Princess of Swords, it's streaming into the Seven of Cups, which is streaming into the moon, which is streaming down into the sun too. So all this water in these cups and harvesting of these pentacles, because somehow it's your finances are emotionally connected. If you do good, if you feel good, you're doing good. If you're feeling bad, you know that you're not doing good. It just goes hand in hand. It's kind of redundant in that sense, but not always so obvious in the moments. And so don't overwhelm yourself, because that's probably some of this exhaustion or this anticipation. Being still has no anticipation in it. And so instead of deceiving yourself thinking that, oh man, I've done all I can do, what can I do now? And you're like, boop, well, Source is doing this, and you're like, but. When really you want to be going like this. You know what I mean? And so that's being still. This curiosity with the Princess of Swords on your Seven of Cups, that's a lot of options. You cut down, reaping what you sow. So getting little berries at a time, it's like you have 15 different blueberry plants, and you sit there in eager anticipation. You're ready to go to make that blueberry pie that you've so looked at that recipe all last year, handfuls of years. You've looked at these, you've tried to create the recipe. This is the year you're gonna do it, right? So you see one blueberry pop up, you pick it. Don't do that. Don't do that individually. Go do something else. Relax. Experience anything. Create anything. Forget about the blueberries, because one day soon you're gonna look in your yard and you're gonna see those blueberry plants, and you're not even gonna have a bowl big enough to pick all the blueberries, and then you get to pick and choose. So she's meditating, she's isolating, she's watering her pentacles, she's learning how to grow and harvest these pentacles through isolation and discipline. She is creating opportunities for herself in the long run, and we're deceiving ourselves thinking that I want it now, and okay, but no, just wait, it's going to be better. Two of Cups, that's either divine union internally, or you're finding your partner, a partner, another one, a good one. This one works. You've been through a lot, more than most people care to admit, and it hurt a lot, and it was scary, and it was alone a lot, but you're learning it wasn't lonely. And you're learning that you're never without a home. You could be houseless, but you're never going to be homeless, right, Capricorn? Right. You're learning you're your home and security. And then you're creating a more external one for you no matter what. You're unifying yourself and or with people, and it is going to be great. You just gotta chill out and let those blueberries grow for a little bit and just do the work. Do more work. Do more development. Do more fun and play. Do more preparing. There's always more you could probably prepare for making that blueberry pie, right? Maybe there's a recipe you never looked up before and you just want to add some. Do you want to add cinnamon to it? Go see how much would be a good idea. Do you want to turn it into a crumble versus a pie? Hey, that could be pretty unique. You know what I mean? Like, you can sit and recollect and revise and develop. That's just experiencing, because in order to grow awareness, you have to have breakthrough moments, and you have these breakthrough moments and you're like, aha, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. That's logical. You don't need somebody else to validate what you think is logical. And if your logical mindset is causing overthinking, get in the body, go do something physical, or go distract yourself, go chill, be comfortable, be happy. That's really all it takes to be happy and healthy and vital in this world. If you are truly happy, it will show on you. And if you're not truly happy, or if you're not completely content with pieces about you that you recognize, there is something inside, whether you fool yourself, deceive yourself, and say, I'm totally happy, or not. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. Have I found freedom? No. But the process is the whole experience. The destination will come when I learn to be still. It doesn't make sense because it's not supposed to. It just is. And it's working with you. And I would say, whether you know it or not, but you're watching this channel, so I know you know it. Now we're just trying to make you believe it. Confidently. 22:22 on the clock when I said that. Fully in your own power. Alright. I'll pull another couple cards. I want to see what's coming down the line. I want to see what to avoid. What blockages to avoid to help you navigate this transitional time while your fields are being fertilized, while your seeds are growing, while your gardens are growing plentiful for you to harvest. Let's see what kind of weather to expect, what kind of insects or omens might come down. No, just kidding. Let's see what we do need to know, though. Try to help guide you through this next portion so you're not feeling so left out in the dark, left out in the cold. It's your birthday. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. So you've been doing good, and what I'm saying is, like, literally be patient for a little bit still. If you're a high-strung person, practice not being, and then you'll know what I mean. You'll see it a little more clearer, and then so on and so forth and so on and so forth. It never ends. It never ends. You can take a break from it, you can chill out, and you can, like, literally choose to ignore these things, and that's okay. Just try not to do it for too long. Don't fall into patterns. You want to constantly develop. You want to find this Two of Cups, this harmony, no matter whatever timeline you're on, and you will eventually. Maybe this life, maybe another one, who knows, but you will. It's destined for all of us to. So, in our own way. Show us what we need to see about energies, blockages, maybe something that could be developed on, watch out for, signs, red flags, triggers, all of the above. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. So maybe for this month, at least. Yeah. For the next 2 weeks, maybe. Yeah, we'll do the next 2 weeks. Because I'll pull some oracle blind spot tarots in 2 weeks for Capricorn for some further things to avoid, some more energies that are working down the line, seeing how they're developing. We'll do another reading here on the next moon cycle, so Cappies don't ever get left hanging. We don't want that. We like to know. We like to know. And so when you know, you can be confident. I know that. I know you like that. Anyways, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on. King of Swords, reversed. Just regular Rider-Waite deck. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. Two of Swords. All of these are reversed so far. The Lover's reversed. Silence is power. Don't say more than you're willing to do. Don't spend more than you're willing to spend. Don't fight for more than you're willing to fight for. And don't offer your love to those who which don't reciprocate to the absolute purest that they can, most intrinsic that they can. Okay? Just be careful of over giving your energy. Really isolate. Really meditate. Really be curious inward for the next month, and you'll avoid continued deception. You'll avoid draining yourself and your finances and your ideas. Oh man, lots of processing. My bubbles are getting all burpy. Yeah. Like, you know what to do. What you need to do is what you have been doing, just with a little bit of tweaking on your mindset, just a little shifting on the mindset, and that's what it is for now. That's what it is for now. And you should do really, really good. If you don't feel aligned, this too shall pass. If you feel so aligned that you're just enthralled with life and nothing can bring you down, good. And I hope this too does not pass, but as a human being, it's a nice practice to have this too shall pass within your belt, or your tool belt, you know? Just for expectations' sake. You don't want to let yourself down, and you don't want to beat yourself up, and you don't want to live in fear, like scared of de-vibrationalizing or going down in your spirit. Yeah, you don't want to avoid any of that, or you want to avoid all of that, I mean. So Capricorn, we're complete here. I hope this sits with you well. The energies that I've been pulling here for you today are here if you so choose to accept them. And we're complete. So if you would take a breath with me to close the door on this channel, please. All right. Happy birthday. And till next time, Capricorn.